do this. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now we got this set up. I can move. Yeah, that's down there. For anyone watching this is the playback, yes. This is how we set everything up. Gotta get everything positioned where I need it. I got one monitor to work with. You gotta figure out how to set up my screens. That's all I know. That's all I know. And you know what? Let's start a poll. Have you left a like on the stream? Yes. No. But I will now. There we go. Look at that. Start poll. Beautiful. Let's pop it. Everyone's already here. Good to see all of you. Good to see. Good to see. When new monsters in, you get instantly. We only get NFEs instantly. So, I mean, as you can see in my builder, we got like Vulpix. There's also like Girder, Clefairy, Piloswine. There's like the potentially relevant ones off the dome. I can check down here. Hold on. Let's see. So, new Pokemon. Apom. Yeah. Big threat right there. Charjabug. Clefairy. Cutiefly. Oh, I didn't even realize Rabombi was returning. That's incredible. But yeah, we get Cutiefly. Let's see. Where else? Oh, Dusclops we get. That's like half relevant. Gligar. That's really relevant. Graveler. Groddle. Munchlax. Yeah, we get Munchlax. Not exactly the, best bonds, admittedly, but, you know, it's decent. Decent enough, I would say. It's fun. Dusclops Stall, yeah, no, it's gonna be real fun. Google's favorite Alolan, but you gotta feel it's not beating the NU allocation. Well, I wouldn't be so sure. So, think about when we last had Vikavolt in Gen 8. It started off NU, it got banned, but that was also before we had Pokemon Home release, before any DLC period. It won't shock me if Vikavolt falls to NU pretty quickly. I could still see a world where it struggles to stay NU though. So yeah, hello awesome frame. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well today. Got nice, you know, early morning for America stream. So I don't know how many people will actually be joining today, but you know what? We're gonna do our best anyhow. I got, as the stream says, we're gonna be team building. I got some ideas in here, and it's all based on the new drops. Let me just give these for a Toxicroak. Just want to make sure we've got like a way to discern everything that's here. Dual Wing Beat Scyther. Yippee. There we go. Just wanted to make sure. Got some ideas of what to team build. So like Sneasel, because Mon got knockoff. So it's already viable again. Protective Pad Serena, because it got knockoff back as well, so I think it's actually going to be a viable hazard remover now. We'll see. Got Flip Turn, Choice Banded Floatzel, because it actually sounds kind of cool outside of rain. 4 attacks, Toxicroak, because yeah, knockoff. I can just get rid of a Conda's stupid little helmet, or a Quillfish's stupid little helmet, and just start beating it up. And of course Terra Dark, because, hey, I get stabbed now in 2 moves. Beautiful. Dual Wing Beat Scyther, I mentioned this kind of briefly in the video that we did yesterday, which if you haven't watched yet, go watch that video, it's good. But Scyther with Dual Wing Beat, it's like a 30% or 30, somewhere between 30 and 35-ish% damage increase compared to Aerial Ace. So, yeah, to give you an example, you go from 2-shotting Sandaconda about 50% of the time to always 2-shotting it and doing like 66% minimum, so it's pretty cool. And then we got little Vulpix here because let me name it Sun, because I am a dirty weather abuser. I thought using some weather could be pretty cool. Now, I don't know exactly how good it's gonna be, especially early on, because we don't have great weather sweepers yet, but we do have some. And yes, Red Shiner, Oravia Alive, I know these are very rare. But I wanted to do one. I thought it'd be fun. Also, as y'all can see, I do have a little members goal set up here. I've got a couple ideas for what I can do for some certain tiers. So hey, you want to join as a member? There is a goal at 10 members. And if you join, of course, hey, you get extra content. Usually just me doing rand bats when I get bored. But also, you know, there's a little playthrough going on there, which I need to upload another video of. I just gotta remember where I am in it. So if that interests you, there's at least incentive beyond the normal stuff. Oh yeah, something's gonna drop as well. I mean, Victory Bell's in the game too, just like Andrea said. But if Blossom's in the game one day too, that could be cool. I know you mean Bell by Victory Bell, but I'm just thinking Blossom anyway. Shift Tree, I just don't think will drop. Ryu has a habit of keeping Shift Tree around, because they're gonna probably end up with Ninetales at some point. I just, you know, Torkoal will stay the OU setter, right? I don't know where Ninetales will end up. Maybe Ninetales ends up stuck in, like, UU even. Who knows? Fake out shift gear sets with Wind Rider. Oh, fake shift gear sets. I'm about to say there's no chance they gave that one shift gear. Yeah, I mean, I think Shift Tree and Empoleon, for what it's worth, getting a new hidden ability is really, really sick. A Wind Rider, giving it a Hurricane immunity, a Heat Wave immunity, even it kind of like... It doesn't wall Tornadus, obviously, because you can still get hit by U-Turn or Sludge Bomb, but it having those useful immunities is really cool. You want to play Furret? Oh, hell yeah. Make no mistake, there will be a Furret use coming. I will be building with Furret for OU. Maybe even Ubers. I might bring Furret to Ubers, see if I can actually get a win. That's like Keyberry potentially returning, one of the NPCs Mons and DLC had it, just a matter of time. I don't remember what a Keyberry does if I'm keeping it a stack with you. Oh, it's just this one. I think Keyberry could be pretty decent. We've had Calm Mind Mons run it before. I want to say that Cress occasionally ran it in Gen 8 in you. And we got Mons like Yuxi, for example. Yuxi's really solid. Mesprit could run it. Won't shock me. Oh yeah, Furret will be walking. And yeah, I'm about a Sun first. I wanted to use Vulpix. This Mon as a Weedle Twin Needle so thoughtfully did let me know. Apparently gets Healing Wish now. So, yeah. There was a buff, guys. Also, yeah, I saw when I was watching the VOD of Joey's stream that he did last night, that apparently he was making a fuss about how he wasn't able to run Custap because it said it was illegal. So I'm glad to know that I was at least right when I talked about Golem, assuming that Custap should be back. So I think Custap Golem will be actually, like, real. Also, I'm here to let you know right now, I'm scared to click on that PM. It's almost certainly from Eternally, and I do not trust that man to say anything PG. So if we're talking about Vulpix outright, there's not a ton that this can run. Ooh, you know what's actually funny? Sunny Day on this is viable. You know why? Obama Snow. I ain't letting that mod change my weather, so I will be running Sunny Day just to make sure I can set my weather back up if I need. Does it get Encore? It does. Encore is good. I mean, again, you may as well have some extra utility. Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is fine. There's a couple moves I think that you could run. There's Healing Wish, there's Will-O-Wisp. Maybe Roar. There's really not a ton, because Vulpix, you know, it's a bad mod. I'm not really running too many offensive Pokemon. Hey, congrats, Frame! Full-on shinies are hype as hell. What did you get? I think we'll do Will-O-Wisp on this. I think sacrificing Vulpix to the Sun God is not going to be advised. I will be max speed. I am still only 251. And I will be max HP with my astonishing 38, 40, 65 bulk. This is incredible. This is one of the best Pokemon I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at these stats. You ready? You ready? So we got our Vulpix. Now, Sun Abusers. Now I'm here to let you in on the secret. The the trade. There's maybe one chlorophyll Pokemon in Inu. There's maybe one. And it ain't good. I think the only chlorophyll mon right now still available outside of like... Is Ivysaur in the game already? No, so Ivysaur's a future DLC then. Gotcha. Assuming Ivysaur does come back in DLC 2, that could work. Technically. But Scovillain, for now, remains the option. And yeah, this is not a good Pokemon, however, I will be using it. I will be putting it on this team. Oh yeah, Leafeon's technically another, but similar to Scovillain, it is not good. Both of them are pretty poverty, and then they're just kind of weak. But yeah, Leafeon I did forget about. But we got Scovillain. I'll even throw Leafeon into the builder for now. I don't know if it'll end up on the team, but Leafeon's also an option we got. We got like both of these for just chlorophyll purposes. And in terms of like actual abusers of the weather, of course Zard is going to be the one that comes to everyone's mind immediately. You got solar power, you can run like Choice Scarf on this, because you don't really need specs. You need specs to beat Blissey, but Scarf is also cool for anti-offense. You run into another offensive team and you got a Scarf Zard, you are one-shotting everything. Now the one reason I might be tempted still to run specs is Goodra. Goodra's on every team. Without specs, you're not beating that one. It's just a little bit too bulky. So, I'll think about one of these. Maybe I'll just do specs for the power of it. That way I can get through Goodra. And yeah, Leafeon being the only physical option for Sun kind of makes me want to keep it. Because otherwise we're kind of at a dire spot. And what's unfortunate too is I think we're about to have to use this little guy. Oh, a hat. Not the greatest. Oh yeah, don't worry. This is what we're doing. Andre. We got a nice little eject button hat, because otherwise, I don't know what else you're running on this mod. I don't think you can justify Eviolite. So, we're gonna try something like this, I think, for moveset. I feel like this is the core of, like, trying your best to emulate OU. So you got your Vulpix, which is your Torkoal. And then you got literally Baby Hatterene. So there you go. Really good, really ideal. And we got Zard, so this is baby Chiyu. We got baby Chiyu here. We got or maybe we just call this baby Walking Wake. It's probably a more adequate comparison. We got baby Tusk here. Not at all great Tusk, by the way. Then we got our autofill slot. Goodra stopped going to Moon, so Goodra was already kind of at the Moon. I think knockoff is quite big for it. I've mentioned before, you get to knock Blissey's boots off. That's really nice because now it takes spikes. You could get rid of an Umbreon boots or like lefties. Same thing with the Dunsparce. Scald is like, I don't know how big a buff because Goodra can run Surf and Scald is better. I just don't know if you really want to run a water move anymore with knockoff because you're gonna have to drop one of Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, and then like Surf for knock. And I feel like you probably drop water coverage. Also, yeah, the Tusk Larper, I'm gonna be honest, I got no clue who in the hell can even begin to try and become Tusk. Like, you tell me in this tier what even looks like great Tusk. Sandaconda? I guess. I guess. Also, yeah, I mean, Scald will be decent on some sets. I don't think I'd run Assault Vest Goodra, though. I'd probably just go Boots. I think you EV for bulk, and then you just say, we're override. Especially with how, like, Hazard's dominant this metagame is gonna be. Getting knockoff back on a ton? You know, it does nerf Boots to some degree. Sanda with Scale Shot. Yo, I mean, I might try that. It sounds really fun. And who needs a Hazard setter? Who needs a hazard setter? Marini might be viable. I never want to hear those words again, but you're not wrong. There is a chance Marini's like half decent. Maybe we got the Sandaconda. You know what I might put here? Yeah, Marini getting Scald back definitely is a nice buff for it. Because the biggest issue with, I would say, Marini and even Pex, they're just kind of passive. Pex will always be fine. I mean, it's got a million bulk. Baby Pex in general, you just run a Violite. If you're running it on this team, you'd run eject button and just use it for pivoting. But honestly, I kind of like throwing Goodra here with an eject pack. Just extra momentum sounds really cool. And I can make it Terra Dark because please show me what my switch into any of the Psychics is right now. Outside of Goodra. You tell me Hatcham switching into them? Yeah, once. Is Victory Bell in you? Not right now. I think it'll drop to in you. I would guess. The problem is, it's gonna work this first tier shift, I assume. Just like how the home tier shift worked, where drops are based on OU usage all the way through, you know, PU. So Pokemon will drop to tiers based on a fraction of their OU usage. So you can have Pokemon that end up tiered a bit more highly, even if they're completely terrible, because people are just wanting to use them a ton in OU right now. Yeah, sure, Lucario, you can put them over Discord. Let's get this Goodra, just nice powerful set, nice flamethrower, nice slug. A little knockoff, you know, never hurt anyone. The Furret. Like I said, I will be doing a Furret video. No one can stop me. Overheat, flamethrower, air slash, and I guess focus blast. I don't know what else I'd run. Leafeon. It's a Lumberry just in case someone tries to toxic me or paralyze me. A Swords Dance. Terra Blast, I guess, and then maybe Synth, maybe Trailblaze. I think either works out okay. Let's try Synthesis. What are we cooking? Oh, we're cooking up something nasty. Look at this. And then on the Conda, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Did Leafeon get knockoff back? Yo, it did. Oh, that was the biggest buff. Let's go. Oh, and it gets Solar Blade. Let's go. I forgot about the important buffs. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's fucking go. All right. No, apparently got it back in DLC. Solar Blade is legal. Oh, we are cooking. We are cooking. Earthquake, yo, Rock Blast. Alright, Scale Shot. Let's go. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. We're going max speed on Sandaconda, by the way. Well, we're going here. Outspeed into Decidueyes. And then, oh, Jolt got Weather Ball back too. Oh, no. You don't even need to be Terra Ice anymore. You can run, like, Terra, Ghost, I guess? Oh my god, there are so many move pool changes that just completely escaped me because I was so much more interested in, like, the knockoff distribution, right? That's hype. Yeah, that's really hype. Also, this Goodra is 100% running speed for Decidueye. Amon is scary. Amon is very scary. Leafeon, I will be this. Leafeon, Terra, whatever, Vulpix A. Yeah, Vulpix Alola probably works just fine for snow setting, though we also have Abomasnow. So, I think you'd still go Abomasnow, given it's just a better Pokemon, you know? Maybe you could go both, though. I don't think there's anything stopping you from running both on a team. I'll say maybe I still go Terra Blast on this, just for overall coverage. Because I don't think I've beaten down an Earthworm without it. Fire teams of the RU team? Oh no, this is an NU team. Make no mistake, these Pokemon are all in NU. We are only building NU today. Shockingly enough, as it may be, this is an NU team. Yeah, let's do that. Sure, why not? Alright, let's see. What did Lucario pass me? The Sun benches. Alright, I will trust Poke-Pastelings too. Discord, yes. Alright, guys. Well, once this loads, we'll be able to look at the team. Also, how did this mess up the dimensions? Like, what is happening here? What is happening here? Hold on. Let me fix this. We'll be right back. Right back after this this short fixing the problem. Oh my god, what is happening here? Play.PokemonShowdown.com. There we go. I don't know what happened to make the dimensions so messed up there. Here we go. We're back now. Alright. Oh god, here. I got this. Copy link. There we go. Now I can do it like this. Look at this team. Oh my. This is beautiful. Thoughts on Gligar? I think it's gonna be pretty solid. Oh god, this is scary right here. The Articuno with the Type. Ooh. Gligar should be pretty good though. It got spikes this gen, it still has Toxic, it still has Knockoff. The real issue is that it lost Roost. And that kinda sucks. You're gonna see it rely a lot on Umbreon support, I imagine, or people just running it on a bit more offensive of teams. Also, yeah, some of these, like, funny SD sets could be cool. Why no Stealth Rock on the team? I'm gonna be honest. I got a Hatchrim. She can set them for me. Oh, let me close the staff channel. That could be, problematic if I accidentally open that. But yeah, I think this works okay. Let's see, can I get one game real quick? Let's see. Honestly, Armanji a true supporter. Watching both. Ah! Hey, I know this team, except my opponent decided Copperajah was unnecessary. My opponent said, I'm tired of losing to setup sweepers. I'm putting a Ditto. Incredible. Oh boy. So, of course, I will be leading off with my Vulpix here. Hop in the stream today if you have some time. And my opponent leads an Uxie. I have my little guy here. Now, on my version of the team, this is Calm Mind Uxie, but I don't know if they changed more, so I will go Hatchrim, assuming that this is some, like, Stealth Rock set. And indeed, I was right. They are a more utility-based set. I'm moving the members thing to the top right. Yes, I do mind. How dare you? Nah, you're good. Here, what if I put this up here? How's that work? You like that a little bit more, fam? Oh, he's up here. Yeah, I'm getting outplayed like hell. Stop. My opponent's being mean. Foul played. I'll be going for my Draco here. You do not have a Fairy type. Is Weavile broken in RU? I'm gonna tell you I don't play RU, but I would guess extremely. Oh, hey, guess who's about to come out here? Hello! I am Charizard! I'm Overheat. I don't care that they have a Goodra. I have to go for Overheat, you know? Also, I get soloed by their Goodra. Hey, guys. It's your boy, Charizard here. Back with another Minecraft video. Today we are overheating Goodras. Yo, I'm going for Terrifier. Get out of my sight. Get your stupid self out of your Goodra. Let it be known, by the way, if I had Terran immediately, I would have done like 75 or 80. Very nice chip damage. Very nice. The Trode comes back out. I'm gonna do what we call some double switching. I'm gonna do what we call some very expert double switching. Ah, not bad. Now I can go for a knock. I even have a bit of a boosted knockoff here. Yeah, despite me not playing any RU at all, I would just assume Weavile is giga busted now. At the very least, it's far better. Yo, look at my knockoff damage. That's insane. I'm going for another. Bet you I'm faster. I was not even faster. But we still two-shot that. I still also have my hat, which is pretty nice. Now this Heracross is a problem. I will be going Vulpix here. I will be getting one-shot by CC. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Who cares? I've got Charizard. I'm going for Flamethrower. Let's see this Heracross get folded like a lawn chair. Come on. Come on. Ooh, they give me the Trode. That's really nice. Now I don't have to worry about my Leafeon getting outsped. Well, it wouldn't get outsped. It'd get outsped if there was weather. Hey. This isn't cool. I could sack you, but I don't think I want to, you know? I'll sack the hat. Does it go for Flamethrower? Oh, you know what I could do? Let's run the numbers. Charizard. Are you solar power? But they're not specs. Versus Goodra. I believe I'm like 80 HP. Yeah, it looks like 80. Under the Sun. I do live this. I do indeed live this. Nice. Alright, beautiful. So, I believe I should be able to clean up with my Zard now. Very nice game. Very nicely done. Good work. Good work, all of us. We did it! We solved the global economy. The Heracross goes for the Facade. I should be able to just Flamethrower twice. Yeah, thankfully my Goodra did not have to worry about them being specs or Terrafire. Very thoughtful. Oh yeah, Vulpix was very good this game. It set up Sun and my Charizard did all the work. Yeah, that's actually a decent idea, Lucario. I could make it slower. I'm running Sunny Day right now instead, but could be useful. That tech's kind of cool. Also, I'd get a little bit more bulk. Yeah, I'm here to tell you right now, you are dying through Terra Normal. Beautiful. Oh yeah, Marco, we will be using the Sun teams. We'll be flourishing. What if we made that a little bit slower? Oh, I hate how this has to be EV'd though, because I'm EV'd like this. Disgusting. I don't know, maybe some special bulk. Yuck. Alright, you know what, for my own sake, I'm keeping it max speed. I get the vision, I have to keep it max speed. That bothers me too much. I hope you understand. So, Sun has gotten a victory. Now, what would we say about this team? Well, obviously, the Sandaconda slot is here solely for the style points. I will now be building with Sneasel. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm trying to like build and then get a game, build, get a game. Maybe I'll get like multiple games if I'm really feeling it. But also, of course, a lot of these teams are going to be used in videos, so yeah. What does max speed do for Vulpix? I'm just trying to make sure my Vulpix is the best odds of using the utility moves, if it ever comes to it. Realistically, I could throw the investment into bulk, right? But my counterpoint is this. What does it matter if I'm bulkier when my my bulk stats are 38 HP and 40 defense and 65 special defense? I'm not really taking hits anyway. The only reason I have max HP is because it's better than investing in 50 attack. But I think I end up getting a bit more if I pump both speed and HP. Some compromises a little bit, or, you know, alright to go for. So, of course we have got the wonderful, wonderful. Also, we got an ad break right now, apparently, so let me, let me pause for a sec. Let me, here we go. This works out well. I want to make sure I have all of these screens open. So yeah, while we have the ad break, I'll let y'all know the members' goal right now at 10 members is I'll do a live where I'm using only Little Cup Pokemon, and we are trying to see just how many wins I can get. So if that interests you, hey, join as a member. Get us closer to that goal. Ads inserted. Good work. Wow. So Sneasel, very good Pokemon now. We have knockoff again. There are a couple sets you could try out on this. You could do like Swords Dance instead of Low Kick and then make this Heavy Duty Boots. I want to try out Banded because I just want to hit things with knockoff. And if we look at the switch-ins to knockoff, a lot of them in this tier do get tabled by your Icicle Crash. Coalossal's like one of the few exemptions to that, which it doesn't want to get knocked, of course, because the boots, but it still could punish you with Flame Body. But otherwise, it's like, what's switching into your knocks? Like, Grim doesn't want to take that. Thick Fat Hariyama, I mean, Low Kick probably does a million. Heracross does not want to switch into your knock to begin with. There's really not a ton of mons that even switch into knock. Like, Pass loses its Scarf, Primeape loses its Violite. This loses its Violite. Regular Quillfish loses the Helmet. So, generally, you're not really in a bad spot. So, immediately, what I'm thinking of with Sneasel, that is, I could do Adamant. I think I need to be Jolly though right now. If I'm Adamant, I lose out on so many speed tiers, it's not even funny. But yeah, I think if you go Sneasel, you always want Spikes. This is a Spikes heavy metagame, and there is one man for the job, that is Quillfish. Just a very consistent option. I want to try Flip Turn Quillfish, I just don't know what I'm dropping. Yo, Flip Turn Quill with, I guess I'd do Barb Barrage, right? Like Barb Barrage Taunt? This one's got a fire. Has a little helmet. I think this could work. I have no clue what I want to run for Terra type. There's so many you can do on this mon. Flip Turn Brooks. I do want to use some Flip Turn Brooks as well. I don't have it in here, but I hope that I can fit like a Scarf Brooksish on one of these teams, or like Banded Brooks. Oh my good, wait. If Poison Point worked like that, dude, that'd be fire. Unfortunately, it's not Poison Touch. Ghost is good. I agree, Ghost is good. I think Ghost and Fairy are probably your top two options. Man, Ghost is so much worse with like half the tier having knockoff now, though. I'll come back to it. I might even just do Terra Water. It's not like that's bad on this anyway. And, you know, I'm feeling like using a tried and tested core. You know, this team's not going to be anything too interesting, but it will be using mons that we've used before, that we love. Kaparaja, I'm going to do Terra Dragon. I've been running this a bit recently because I really like the defensive typing you get here. Especially when we look at NU, how many resistances to fire do you really see that you like? There's not a ton. So, Ja being able to turn into a dragon type is pretty helpful, especially because it lets you actually take on something like, say, Typhlosion if you need to. Yes, Kaparaja got Heat Crash back, so funny that you mentioned that. We are running, maybe Heat Crash? I think Protect is still really good, but I do want to use, like, Knockoff. Like, Protect is still so good because look at all the choice spawns we have. We still have things like Bruxish. Heracross can be Scarf. You also might want to just stall some burn. Of course, you got Passimian, and you still got Rotom-Mow. You got potentially a choice Locked Hisui and Sneasel. So, Heat Crash is going to be nice. I'm just kind of wondering, can I drop Protect yet? I think we're going to try dropping Protect. Only because I want to use... I want to use the old EB spread. Look at me go. I one-shot the Rotom-Mows now. Let's go. Now let's think about a speed tier. I'm base 30. Is there anything that I can speed creep for that may be worth it? Are Balabas actually kind of relevant? That one could be worth EVing for. I could even EV for like some real fast stuff, though it would get a little bit dicey at a point. Lurantis is kind of worth EVing for as well. Maybe just so I could like rock up versus it always, although I guess it's better to be slower at that point. Because, like, we're looking at where Lurantis' speed tier is, right? It's like 120 something. Yeah, 126. So we're having to dedicate quite a lot of speed to get Lurantis, and I don't know if it's actually even that necessary. 113, is that our Boliva? Did I just solve the game off rip? Oh my god, wait, you're 1 point below our Boliva. Wait, now you're speed tying with our Boliva, Phantom? Come on, there you go. Hit that 76. 114 is a negative speed Lurantis. Honestly, creep one more. I think hitting our Boliva is good. And we'll do max special defense, rest, and HP. Reason you do this is because you've got such a big HP stat compared to your special defense that you want to get this. Yeah, I'll be honest, for all of the praise our Boliva gets, I have seen maybe one get used. Now, I don't disagree that the mon's probably quite strong. I mean, like, even look at its stats here real quick. Like, this is really nice distribution. I've been tempted to make a video on this, by the way, but I feel like looking at Gen 9 mons, especially when you compare it to previous gens, the stat distributions are often pretty well done for once. You don't have nearly as many Pokemon getting scuffed with just bad stat distributions. It's pretty cool. Also, yeah, our Boliva definitely is annoying for Jolt. Yes! Yes, Perla. Custap has returned. So, maybe Golem is good now as a lead for Hyper Offense. Get the Sturdy. Self-KO with Boom. You still have Rock Blast as well if you want to counter HO lead. So if you face a Frostlass, maybe they try taunting you, and you can just pop them with a Blast. And Golem is still, like, a really strong mon. Like, we look at Mr. Golem here. Look at these stats. I mean, okay, don't look at these stats here, but, like, look at these stats up here. Look at that attack stat. It's not in you yet, so we can't use it, but who is switching into, bro? Nobody. But I like this as, like, a core. And I will put EVs on Quillfish now just because it's bugging me not having them. Adamant Decidueye feels like such a fun tier. But if I go too fast, I lose a lot of bulk. So we'll try this, and This is identical to Danny's revamp of the SS team. That doesn't shock me one bit, and I guarantee you he has a Rotom-Mow on this team. I guarantee you he has a Sandaconda on this team, and I bet you last mon's a Goodra. You know, that just sounds right. Or maybe a Serena on the team. Ooh, you know, I've got a Serena in the builder. What if I put Serena on here now? I could do like Serena Jolteon. That could work out. It doesn't shock me that a lot of people are coming to the same, like, few Pokemon. Just because it's so, like, intuitive, right? These mons just look like they go together. Yeah, I've probably got some Golem fans in the chat. I'll probably build a team with Golem eventually just to use it for y'all. What do I want to put here next? Maybe we do try Serena. I still feel like Serena's gonna be kind of mid. But, hey. I don't even know what Terra's worth it. Like, Steel maybe is okay. Fairy's probably fine. Yeah, do Fairy. I'll do this set for it. Serena Crow. Oh my god, bro. Me and Danny literally talking through each other's heads. That's incredible. Should Diplin be NFE instead of OU? No, Perla. So Diplin is apparently an evolution of Applin still. So it goes Applin, then Diplin. So Diplin counts as OU, I guess? Oh, you know why? It's because Diplin still does not have its evolution. That's why. So Diplin counts as fully evolved for now. Even though it can use an Eviolite, which means it's not fully evolved. I don't really get it. It's just like with Ursaring, where it's allowed to use its Eviolite right now, despite its evolution not being released. Yet they're still counting it as OU, even though it is an NFE. There's a lot of hoops being jumped through here. I'm gonna do Synthesis, because right now this is my switch into Senior Rotom-Mow. So I'll be doing this. Oh yeah, the playlist I've also noticed, by the way, really likes to pause randomly. Oh, and I can't find where my mouse went. There we go. So, for some reason, the playlist just stopped. It was very interesting. So yeah, Diplin is getting an evolution next DLC. I'm sorry if that spoiled anything for people. But indeed. You know, we're gonna try Terra Steel in this. I actually kind of like that idea. You don't like Max on this? What have you been running? I don't know how much speed I would actually cut from Serena. I think you could justify it slower, like down here. It's probably okay. You could, or like here, if you're just trying to remain faster than, say, Timid Abomasnow. 229. See, Phantom, I feel like what you're doing with a lot of these is you're running 1 point slower than what I would do because you are tying with things. Well, that is a fair point, though, right there. That's a good speed spot. I think I might try this as a slower one. Because, yeah, being faster than Abomasnow still sounds nice if I need to pick it off with a knock. And then I'm also faster than Adamant Decidueye. Yeah, it seems like Serena's gonna be pretty customizable. I vibe with it. Well, since we're doing so well at copying Danny's team, maybe I just keep building the same team as Danny. We go Toxicroak Sandaconda. Terra Steel, yeah, it's literally just so I could resist a Bruxish if it went for, like, Psyfangs versus me. I also get a poison immunity. Sounds okay. I mean, at the end of the day. Look, Terra types are pretty negotiable, I feel. You can do a lot of different things with them. And I have decided this time, you know what? This is the one. Glassed. Yeah, that is certainly a Pokemon. I don't know if I would say Glassed is very good right now. But in large part, I think it's because no one cares to use Glassed, you know? In theory, it's good with Terra, but I don't know. I think I'd rather use Hariyama right now for slower, bulky setup mons, or even like Grim. And Grim's not even really slow because it is Prankster. Honestly, I've been thinking that Miss Magus is like incredible right now. That sub-draining cassette kind of goes hard. How's Houndstone? Houndstone's pretty alright. It walls a lot of the fighting types. It's like just generally annoying. It's a good spin blocker too. Just don't get Coalossaled. But it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. We're about to end up with the full revamp that just mirrors what Danny built. This might be like Goodra Jolteon, although that has no ground immunity, and I'm not willing to go that far. I'm truly not ready to go that far. So just half the deck's got knock. Just run Terra Fairy. Then they do like negative damage with knockoff. And you kiss it all back anyway, so who cares? Like, frankly, that really just is... that really just is my take with it. Just Terra Fairy smile. Do I think Umbreon picks back up? I think Umbreon was already quite good in Inu. It kind of hit a weird spot, because once you ban out Meloetta and Delphox, there's a bit of, like, there's a bit of drop-off there, because you don't have the niche of checking the most prominent of the Psychics. But there's still a lot of other Psychics, too. I mean, you got Indeedee and Hoopa, you check those. There's Miss Magius, you check that, you force a potential Terra Fairy out of it. It's also kind of like what I call a pseudo fairy or like a pseudo steal, where it still checks those strong special attackers that you sometimes task those kinds of mons with checking. And Toxic helps it too, because yeah, like you said, it's a lot less passive now. Decadandro at 60, but you still take the knock fine. Look, all you gotta do is live it, and you probably one-shot back with a boosted Training Kiss. That's all you need, Phantom. As long as I am not getting one-shot, my Terra was successful. I don't know who I want to use the last 2 mons here. I could do a Miss Magius. Miss Mag could be kind of cool. Terrapo. Yeah, I don't want to acknowledge what you just said there. Those words should not be repeated. That's so disgusting. That is absolutely vile. Ooh, you know what? This rails could be cool too. I don't even need that because I have a spinner. I think really right now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for speed control. I do think Miss Magius works decently well with having spikes. A lot of its mons are susceptible to them. We got the knock support from Raja Serena Sneasel. What is my Copper running? I've decided these moves are going to be incredible on Copper Raja. Let's throw Miss Magius on here. I'm gonna run the fun set. No one will stop me. Danny was special Croak. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, Croak gives you a water immunity. And I think in this metagame, you're gonna see water types absolutely surge in usage. All of them. Except Samurott. Samurott got so scuffed by the DLC release. It was already kind of bad with home drops because there just wasn't any reason to use it. That was just useless. Because I'm running Basculin instead of Samurott, bro. At least I got Flip Turn. I'm kind of fast. What the hell you want a Samurott to do? Everything got knockoff back too. It doesn't even have that going for it. It's so sad. Poor Samurott. But yeah, I like Miss Magius here. Also having a spin blocker is cool. Now, like we mentioned, Serena has knockoff now, so not the best. Oh no, did Samurott get Flip Turn? Well, I regret to inform you. Yo, wait, it did! Yo! Samurott got Flip Turned. Samurott's always had knock. Unless I'm just thinking about last gen, I thought Samurott always had knockoff. But if it didn't, well, yeah, apparently got knockoff back. And has Flip Turn. Yo, wait. Samurott buffs? Let's go. This is why I do still look through the builder. Yeah, I mean, I will say, I'm still not going to use Samurott, I don't think, because the other water types are just stronger. And can still do everything Samurott does outside of knockoff. And, you know, as we've learned, having knockoff is not rare anymore. Is there a faster Scarfer than Bruxish? Yes, there are a couple. Hisui and Sneasel would be your most relevant one. But even something like Paldi and Tauros is fine as a Scarfer. Indeedee as well. Scarf Indeedee is fine. It's a bit faster. I would say Scarf Primeape, but I don't think anyone is running Scarf Primeape. But, I mean, I guess it counts as faster. Scarf Rotom regular is faster or slower by a point? I forget. I think it's slower by a point. Yeah, slower by a point. But yeah, you got a couple Scarfers that are faster. Will Poliwrath be in you? Yes, I believe Poliwrath will be very good in you. It's a water immunity that also resists Dark, and has incentive to Terra Dark even, if you want to hardwall Bruxish. Because you got knockoff now in Poliwrath. Like, just to deviate real quick from what we're doing. Let me open up the builder. There are like a lot of potential sets on Poliwrath. Because you got Bulk Up on him. You got Drain Punch. You got Knock. And you got like, I don't know what move last. Liquidation, you could run Sub. Stuff like this could work fine. Yeah, Justin is going to be making a comeback, by the way. And then you've also got like the standard defensive Poliwrath, so we got like Helmet as an option here. I think he'd still go Terra Dark. And you got Knock, Rest, Sleep Talk, and like Circle Throw. You could also do Scald, like Phantom said in chat. That's also a really good option. But yeah, this mod's gonna be really good whenever it drops down to Inu. And I assume it'll drop pretty quickly because, well, what are we using it for in the higher tiers? You know, just give us our Poliwrath, man. That's all we want. Yo, that's a good point. Bossaru's squad. Yo, Bossaru's feasting right now. Because he got Girder back finally. And Piloswine. Oh my lord. This team is indeed looking like a Jolteon. We have managed to build one mon away from what Danny built. So you know what? Good work. We did it. We did not steal his team. I do agree though, Jolteon fits really well as the last mod. It's a little unfortunate, but I think at the end of the day, we live. We live, you know? So I will just do this. I will meta slave. Yeah, Piloswine, I mentioned this in our video yesterday. It's gonna be very interesting to see if Piloswine ends up any good, because Jolteon can't Terra Blast Ice it. At least not as reliably as it can the other ground types. So I don't know, will it start running other Terra types even just a little bit more? I think Ice is probably still going to be the best by a long shot, given you want to hit Goodra, and then you hit, you know, again, every other ground type not named Pylo anyway. So it is still a pretty good deal you're getting there. Yeah, I don't care, I'm keeping this Terra Water. But, we'll see. I think there's a decent shot that Pylo picks up at least somewhat. Terra Water plus Snow Weather Ball. Now that's the demon set. Alright, so our opponent has got a team. Definitely has a team. Very team-like. Terra Normal Jolt with H-Voice, sir. That's definitely going to be used some. What did Sneasel get? It got Mr. Knockoff back, and that is very, very helpful. You know, this is one of those games that I really hate, because my opponent could lead Jolteon very, very simply. And, you know, as I said, my opponent could lead Jolteon very, very simply. I hate it! Stop! Stop just getting to lead with this bot! It's so cringe. I hate these Jolteon users. No! And I am the Jolteon user now. No! It's alright, I'm doubling. No shot they double Volt Switch, right? No shot. I will not get predicted here. There's no chance. Ah, yeah, there we go. This is a switch. Now I get my rockers up. I can... Ooh, do I get to finally experience what it's like to go for knockoff with a copper? I think I do. Oh! Yeah, that was a really good turn for me because I got Mystical fired by an Assault Vest Mismagius. Hello? Beautiful turn. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Migo would be really nice to have to keep Jolteon a little more contained. I still think Band was so much better, but still. Phantom, sounds like you're just a dirty little hackser, if I'm being honest. Have you considered that? I will now go Serena here. I get glared, it does not matter. I will go for my own knockoff once again. Everything has knockoff! Oh, this is Sapspur as hell. I'll be going back to Raj. Raj will be re-entering the field as my opponent goes for their Terra Fairy. Maybe not the best use of Terra because this does not live a Heavy Slam. Yo, what the hell is Twin Beam? Well, that was certainly a move that got used. Okay, let's go. Very cool move. What the hell is Twin Beam? I've never seen this move before. Yo, do I stay in for no reason at all? The answer is no, I'm not staying in. I'm hard Mismagiusing here. As my opponent does double. Ooh. Yo, they were ready to Terra Blast me. They were very ready to Terra Blast me. I love Mismagius in this tier. I kind of want to stay in here, like, one turn. Oh, they have Shadow Ball. I didn't think I'd get Shadow Ball there. Wow, okay. But this tells me it's Specs, right? Yeah, that is very Spectacles. Alright. So now we get to go into Sneasel. Eat that hit up for breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. And I don't even have to go for, knock here. I can Icicle Crash. Yeah. Get owned. Get owned. It has to use Twin Beam to evolve. That's funny. My opponent goes into this again. I'll go Serena. I could have Icicle Crashed, but I know I do it one shot, so no reason to. Unfortunately, I get fully paralyzed there. I'm gonna knock again. As they just Dragon Tail me. And here, I'm gonna set my rocks. Set up the rockers. As this is just spamming apple acid. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Oh, wait, I already knocked. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb, but they stayed in versus a Raja with Heavy Slam. Hello? Oh, it's because they don't take damage. See, I was out here thinking my Copper Raja would do more damage because this mon is very light. But I was wrong. And this is why we switched out. Icicle Crash does not do much damage. But no, I do not wish I had the other move. He is back to this. I'm just gonna sack Miss Magius here. As I'm just the GOAT, I guess. I am just the GOAT, I guess. Look at that. Look at that. And this is why you use Miss Magius. This is why you use it. Nah, Sneasel doesn't get Axel this gen. Look at that. Expertly done by me. Expertly done. Nice, Miss Magius. See, this was pretty useful that game, though. We got rid of Bombardier for free. We were able to pivot it in on Jolteon Shadow Ball. Not too bad, not too bad. Like the team, like the team. Shoutouts Danny for stealing all of my ideas and building the same team. I hate you. Just kidding. Any opinions on Applin? I haven't looked at Applin's stats yet. I did the DLC video when they released news about it. Oh, you mean also you mean Diplin, I know. So what are this thing's stats? Because again, this is apparently gonna evolve one more time. Here, let me open up an OU team. It's not gonna show me the teams if I'm in NU. Or it's not gonna show me the stats for some reason. The BST. So it's 485. That's actually pretty decent. Super Sweet Syrup, that doesn't do anything. Gluttony doesn't really matter. Sticky Hold. So you've got an Eviolite that can never be knocked. You learn Draco still. You don't learn Leech Seed? Yo, where's my Leech Seed, though? It does get Recover. Hold on, we're cooking. Hold on. Giga Drain? Draco? Hold on. Infestation? Yeah, this is the problem I think we're hitting. It does get Dragon Tail. Yeah, that actually sounds like an insane Weavile set, by the way. I think something like this could be okay. I would say the big difference between Diplin and Appleton still is that Appleton has Thick Fat. So you're actually resistant to fire. You're resistant to ice. You're not resistant to ice, but you're not Omega weak to ice. And so Appleton's been able to do things like Terra Poison as an alternative to Terra Steel. And actually, you know, resist ice then and resist fire thanks to Thick Fat. So I mean, I think this mod actually does look kind of viable. I could see it getting some use in NU if it drops all the way down here. Honestly, I mean, I've seen worse Pokemon. This looks like it'll be viable. Yeah. 95 special attack is plenty serviceable. Again, like I was mentioning earlier about effective stat distribution, I don't think you'd really need speed on this anyway. So yeah, why not? I think it would work out just fine. Alright, let's see, what else do we have? We got Dual Wing beats Scyther, we got just 4 attacks, Croak, Choice Banded, Flip Turn, Floatzel. Yeah, let's use him now. So, like we mentioned, Floatzel is Flip Turn this gen, so you're able to kind of break for yourself a bit more. You're able to just pivot around, get some chip on things like, say, your Lurantises of the world, your Serenas, get them closer to at least being in range of Ice Spinner. You can even run Superpower. Having that move back is quite big. Just a nice neutral. Oh, did it even get Superpower back? It didn't. Alright. Turns out Phantom is wrong. But you got Ice Spinner, so who cares? Sinistra. So is Sinistra supposed to be a convergent, by the way? Is it supposed to be a convergent species of Poltegeist? Also, we got ads, so I will once again use this turn. If you are not getting ad feud right now, I'll use this as a time to once again mention our members goal at 10 is a showdown live where I use LC Pokemon in Inu and try to win with that. So if you think that sounds like a cool idea for a PS Live, then hey, there you go. Join as a member. Help a brother out. But okay, so Sinistra is supposed to be a convergent. That's pretty cool. But Floatzel, we're gonna try him out. Spikes, once again, seems like kind of an obvious pick here, but if I'm thinking about what maybe switches into Float, so you're talking about anything that's immune to water, you're talking about some of the water resists, of which there are like none. But a lot of these mons are like Goodra, Appleton, which isn't common, it's just that it's still a viable option. I'm thinking really the big mon you want to be able to take advantage of is Quillfish. Quillfish is going to come in on this mon very easily the whole game. Yeah, Bugmite is a thing Scyther got back. I just don't anticipate it being all that relevant. Especially on the Sword Stance sets, because you already you're running Sword Stance and Dual Wing Beat. You're running Trailblaze if you're running like a dedicated sweeper set. And your last slot's gonna be usually dedicated to like close combat. Or usually U-turn. Because U-turn is nice to be able to give yourself a bit more utility throughout the game. And when you're looking to sweep, really, you're just trying to spam your flying move anyway. Or maybe Terra Grass boosted Trailblaze. And yeah, Earth is also kind of annoying for Floatzel. I mean, you can Terra Water and pack the little Smile Worm up pretty nicely. Though it's still a mon you have to try and get by. So yeah, thinking about mons to try and beat up on a poor little... Yo, you know what's funny? It's not like this is a hot take, because this mon is always good, but like Goodra could be a cool option. Could try out Gligar as well, that is a potential partner. I still gotta figure out with Gligar what the best like moveset's gonna be, because it's got a lot of useful moves. I mean, if we try out a more offensive build, say we wanted to pair Gligar here, because it gets spikes, right? So like, useful partner spotted. And you do like Knock, Earthquake U-turn maybe. Probably Immunity, because no sense in letting me get toxic by the very, very few options. Terra type, I mean, you're weak to ice, you're weak to water. I mean, I could be Terra Water or something on this. That's probably just generally fine. I'm a bulky water type now, guys. Look. Hey, guys, I'm a bulky water type. Look at me go. Let's go. We figured it out. Just Terra Water, guys. Simple. You could go, like, really fast, I'm sure. You could also go down here. Do I want to be able to knock off, like, a Decidueye and beat it? I don't know. I think actually probably being faster than Hoopa is at least useful. We are slowly but surely devolving into SS Inu. Hell yeah, bro. Why not? SS Inu is a fun meta. Galar Kuno? Yeah, I think Galar Kuno's a fine partner. If only because Future Sight's super good. Having that partner is pretty strong. God, I really have no clue what I want for speed EVs. Ah! Where are some things here? What's a mon that I want to outspeed? Like, I mean, I could speed tie with Toxicroak, but that sounds incredibly pointless. Yo, what's funny is actually going, like, all the way up here might be worth it for speed creeping anything I knock that's base 80. Outspeed Rotom Mow, I'm unfortunately here to tell you, Perla, that this mon is slower than Rotom Mow anyway. Yeah, I mean, those balance matchups are just kind of part of it. 268, yeah, I could see running for Rena as well. I could see that. I'll keep it here for now. We'll look back at it maybe at the end. So we got this as a nice little partnership here. Metacham and current Inu and this new meta. So I think before we got all the shifts, Metacham was a perfectly fine Pokemon. I mean, the niche of just, I hit this ludicrously hard, now try and stop me. It's kind of hard to take away that from Metacham because Pure Power is so good. And it has, you know, CC to never miss. It's quite nice. It's quite blurred. Oh, the stream quality might be dipping or something. It doesn't say it is. Strange. Oh, no, there it is. Maybe it's lagging right now. Hopefully it stops though, that's not very cool. Where do the newly dropped NFEs start? So NFEs normally are starting down in ZU, or untiered technically. And it's only fully evolved Pokemon that'll start in OU and have to drop. Dipplin is an exception to this, because even though it is an NFE, it technically operates as a fully evolved right now because its evolution isn't released. So although it's got all the functionalities of being a fully evolved, or of being a middle stage, it, by technicality of, you know, there not being an evolution for it to evolve into for now, yeah. So, yeah, Gligar is technically ZU right now. Yeah, Future Sight with a fighter could be an angle here. Gotta think on that. Do you think Medi will still be viable? I mean, I don't know if viable, but it'll be usable. I think it's always going to be hard to say Metachamp will just not be usable because it's so strong. Like, even if it's outclassed by other fighters, it's still going to retain the consistency of just, hey, I've got pure power CC. Oh yeah, of course, I'm definitely an NFT owner. I have lots of cool Pepe frogs and other things. Yep. Yep, totally. Has Eel fallen off? Eel hasn't really seen any use since the shifts. Knockoff doesn't do a lot to move the needle for Electros, you know? I mean, it helps Assault Vest sets, but otherwise it's kind of, pointless. Really is. I do my best, Nick, to be a good tier leader. Thank you, fam. Very based, Phantom. Very based. Oh, you know what would be really funny, too? Go Earthworm plus Gligar for the double ground immune hazard setters. I don't think that's the wave, but would be pretty funny. Who do I want for rocks? I will eventually, by the way, use Raja. Or not Raja, Coalossal, but I think we do Raja here. And yeah, I agree with you, Leonardo. I would have dropped the Mon down to where we can use it anyway. Partly because I want to use Dipplin, but also because, like, yeah, it is literally not a fully evolved. I don't really care at the end of the day, because it's gonna drop to NU eventually, but it feels weird. Well, Mr. Leprechaun, I do have some bad news, we may have lost 2 broken Psyshockers, so we still have both Indeedee and Hoopa. So it's not like we're just safe entirely. Could be far better. Or could be far worse, I should say, but could be far better. I'm gonna do Protect on this one, I think. Heat Crash might still be good, though, to nuke Serena. Let me see something. If I went off a no-bulk Serena, Copper Raja, NU defensive, if I, without any investment, just threw on Heat Crash, how much do I do? If I'm Adamant with 16 attack, how much does that do now? What if I'm 52? I know people ran 52 sometimes. It actually KOs with rocks up. I don't even think you need that much, though. Yeah, no, you could go lower. 44 Adamant does always OHKO with rocks are up. Interesting. So I think I'd just knock into Crash anyway. Do you think Psyshock's good on Guno? No. I think you go Freezing Glare or Future Sight or even Stored Power. Just depending on the set you're on. Yeah, I'm gonna just run Protect on this. I'll try it. It doesn't really matter. This could just be a more obese Copper-Raja. I'll do like this too. Now, why am I doing it like this when I mentioned earlier? You want to run HP? I'll do it like this. Really, I just felt like changing it up. But I'll do it like this. It's better for consistency. I think if you're going full special bulk, you may as well just go max HP, max special defense, though. Mower, Umbri, P-Shot, Grimby, team complete. Wow. Why are people attracted to Vaporeon? Well, because if you weren't aware, out of all known Pokemon, Vaporeon is indeed the most compatible with humans for many reasons. Would you like the list? I do think Grim actually works really well here. Just the overload core of these two, very nice. And I do also like Rotom though. So I will put these two on the team, in part because I just want to use more Mo. The Mon is incredible. Though I think maybe a different Mon last than Umbreon? Umbreon works well though. But I think the team could just be an offense team like this, and then work out quite well. And you just go like last Mon, something else that retains the momentum. The only reason I wouldn't really run Umbreon here is I feel like you don't want too much sapping momentum. And you'd kind of risk it. Mixed Grim. Yeah, this one has weirdly high special attack. I always forget about it. Like, 95 is not anything to scoff at. So, yeah. There are worse sets. I think it works fine. Crunch. I'll go Play Rough. Spirit Break's fine here too if you want to run that. Kind of just up to preference of if you want to risk missing or if you want to have less power. Yeah, Mienshao Vacuum Wave will unfortunately get used at least once. I don't think I would recommend it, but it will get used at least once. Yeah, we're just going this set. You could definitely run less speed and get more bulk. I like the mirror matchup being more secure. So we got this. Last Mon, I mean, it could be something that actually sets up. Setup sweepers are always nice to have. Low kick could work for Copper, true. Why is Trick before T-Bolt? Because I do not want to confuse my two electric type moves and I'm less likely to be using T-Bolt. That's how it works, friend. Come on now. Get with the times. Yo, what's crazy is this is like almost a Primeape team. It's so close to being one. I think the last one's actually Toxicroak here, by the way. Like, it just is. It is truly a Croak angle. T-Bolt, Leaf, Volt, Trick. Ew. Don't you dare tell me these unviable move orders and say them like they're real. Oh, I just realized, by the way, my fire resist is hoping my opponent can't hit moves. Yeah, Tauros Fire, much better. Good suggestion. I mean, the water resist is also kind of shaky, but at least I can tear with this. And I also have two options here. Even though they're not, like, great. It'll work out well enough. We can do, like, Bulk Up, Raging Bull. I still don't know which is better between Raging Bull and Flare Blitz, but I think it's probably pretty up to decision based on how you feel. This could be Trailblaze over EQ. I'll probably just do Trailblaze. I think we got enough support to where we shouldn't need it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. And now we try and get a game. Yeah, Quake is really nice for Quillfish. Oh dear, Phantom Mystics is out here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I want to lead with this game. We got some options. We do indeed have some options. Should be an honorable person to our stream. That is very honorable of you. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit of an aside here. If you do ever face me and I'm streaming and you stream snipe me, I will not comment about whether or not I can tell that you are, but I will think about it. And I will say very mean things about you and your family. Now, they love for Frostlass. Hit him with the slammer. Take him to Pound Town. You know how it is. Oh, you're such a piece of... This man actually went for the Ice Beam there? You could have gone Jolteon on my Volt Switch as I KO you, man. Despicable. Despicable, despicable, despicable. Does it bring out the Tauros? Does it bring out the Tauros? It was such a bad play by me, by the way. When I thought Gligar is so obviously coming out there that he wouldn't even bother. It's fine though, we got our rockers. Oh, they get a crit there, that's terrible. Spike up, because they're always going to sack the Floatzel. How's Gligar available in Inu? Because it's not a fully evolved Pokemon, so we get access to it immediately. Well, this game is going to be tough, but we have hazards! They will weaken some of the Pokemon. We will be doing our best to not get tabled, but I cannot promise you anything. I think Paldean Tauros is really strong this game, though, too, because I got my Trailblaze. So I can potentially boost past the Jolteon speed. Of course, too, I can deal with Lurantis. They got Lurantis here. I can always sack my Raja to this, so I'll just U-turn here. As I go for the superpower. Now, the unfortunate thing is going Tauros here would be kind of cringe. I would not recommend it here. But I think we still do it. I think we just go this in bulk. As I go for a superpower. Zoinks. Well, thankfully my opponent did stay in, and I do KO. Nice. Oh, and this actually took damage. Interesting, interesting. So is he Specs? Oh, so he's 100% just gonna attack here. I got Float for Yama still, so I'm okay. As he is the Flame Orb set. We take that down with the player off. Nice, nice. There's a Paldean Blaze. I will be going for a parting shot. Oh yeah, this is live. This is live, fam. We in prime time, baby. Mon is indeed setting up. Mon is indeed setting up. We do get this play right. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Wheeled for flip turn, of course, because if I don't flip turn, then it is very jovial. Nice. Okay. This might be a win? Maybe? Got to Gligar, so he gets less health back. And got to Floatzel. Nice. Played very, very powerfully that game. Very nicely done. Let's fucking go. Ah, shout out to Phantomistic for the great game. See, I like how the team plays, though. This is a very nice playing team. Matched up pretty well. Really, I think it was the fact I got the damage roll on Lurantis. I do believe that was a roll. I don't know how much I did the first turn. So maybe I went like low roll into high roll. Maybe I went mid roll, mid roll. I don't know. I have to calc, and I don't care. So we survived that. Floatzel did really nicely that game. Again, the flip turn that I went for was entire. Let me explain the logic real quick. Because all I said was, get the play right, I flip turned. And that's kind of random, but I Terra Watered too, because I knew I needed the damage. Here's the mindset. And I'll go back actually to this game real quick. So, let's get back to this turn here. Right here. So, they switch. If I go for Wave Crash, I do know Phantom has Sucker Punch on this. He runs Sucker Punch sometimes on this. I'm gonna take 1,000,000 in recoil if I do Wave Crash the... what's it called? The Blaze Tauros? And then I might get suckered and die. And then I feel like I've got maybe a chance of losing to Yama from there, because you can see these Pokemon are all low. This one would just get hit by Bullet Punch and die. So, flip turn instead, in case this comes out. I also preserve this at a high amount of HP if somehow the Hariyama is able to get back up with like Drain Punch or something. Or not even Drain Punch, if it's able to just Belly Drum. So I wanted to preserve HP on this in case I needed it to panic check the Yama. You know, who knows, maybe somehow my Jet wouldn't KO. But yeah, that's the logic. I felt that turn gave me the best odds. Now maybe they should have sacked Tauros? I don't know. But we move. Now, here's where we're finally going to build with Coalossal. I have a Protective Pad Serena in here. Just to get in the idea of Serena being here. I got a whole bunch of contact moves. I don't really want to take Flame Body from Coalossal. Trying to, like, maximize this thing's efficiency, really. Maybe you say Knockoff isn't even needed and you can instead just go High Jump Kick. Or Play Rough. I think there's a lot of options here. In fact, you know what? Since we're doing, this, I think we actually do drop that. Let's try it. Let's try it. High Jump Kick, Pad Serena. I'm gonna do Coalossal on this team. I'm gonna do a Coalossal here. Now, I've not tried Cole a single time. I don't know if I even think it's good. But we're gonna do Spikes, Flamethrower, Power Gem, Rapid Spin. Nice and bulky, only 248, because you don't want to lose your boots and then take a little extra chip. It's just not good. In terms of speed creep, I mean, I could run around the same amount of speed that I'm running on my Copper. He's on speed tie otherwise. I think it's good to have some insurance. What did we say for the deck set for speed? We said fully physically defensive. Interesting. Terra Water, I agree on fully. Yeah, Rock Blast sounds fine for sub, but I don't know. I feel you need 2 attacking moves. This is a little tricky. Physical Bulk, I'm going to tell you right now, I have no clue why we're running Physical Bulk, but I'm going to just try. Also gets Flare Blitz Perilous, that's the thing. Window, think they'll send Baxcalibur to Super L? Yeah, so if any of y'all aren't aware, Baxcalibur got Scale Shot now. Yeah, that one might be a little OP. Just a bit, just slightly. A tad, you know? Flamethrower Rock Blast could work. I just don't know, like, what subs am I breaking? Am I breaking Grimmsnarl's sub once it's gotten enough, bulk ups? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I am. Also, let me go back to the, playlist real quick, because this did pause once again. There we go. Hold on, let me also get this tab open, though, because I do want to have it in the background. Have I tried Poltergeist Houndstone yet? Not yet. Salazzle's a fair one. You don't see sub a ton on it, but that is a fair shout. Maybe we try Rock Blast. I don't know. I think then I'd do, no speed. I'd probably go, like, relaxed. Which isn't really a big deal anyway. This one is so slow. Yeah, Hound did get Poltergeist. So the mon's actually feeling a lot better, I would say. I'll try Rock Blast on this just in case. Little mixed Cole never hurt anyone. Pheasantipity? I have no clue what some of these new mons even do, man. I know Toxic Chain is a very silly ability. Pheasantipity. Ah, hey, where's bro's head? Oh, this thing's stats are terrible. Yeah, this is super in you. This is super in you. What the hell? This isn't a Pokemon. What do you even learn? You get any good moves? God, these are such bad attacking stats, but it wants to boost because it gets like every boosting move ever. This looks awful. Does it get defog? It doesn't even get defog. What's the point? Does it get knockoff? It doesn't even get knockoff. What is this Pokemon trying to do? You, sir, are trash. Get out of here. Get out of here. Followed by the dog thing best. Yeah, Monkey Dory actually looks quite good. I was looking at the move pool. It actually is quite scary looking. It's also got nice general stats. The utility might work out somehow. Like, maybe it's just... Maybe it ends up being good in a meta where its special bulk is nice. Otherwise, I ain't got no damn clue. Miserable, I think, in singles is the only way we'll see it. Oh, you know what I could also do is I could run special bulk on this guy. So we go like this. And like sassy, I guess. And we go like earthworm. So we get the... We have the quad weak to groundmon. But then we got the worm to save the day. Hold on, we're cooking. Body press, iron head protect, sure, something like this works fine. 248, because I have taken way too much from Spike before I know that we got it. This is a 248, mon. We'll go Jolly, I guess. No, you want bold. Not bold, impish. Go up to here. Hariyama speed tier spot, by the way. And there you go. Any cuties in the chat room mod check, Jesus Christ. Need a fighting resist immunity? Oh yeah. Don't worry. We'll find one. Somewhere. Don't know where. It's really weird. All the mons I would put here, normally for that role, I don't even know how they fit. It could be Toxicroak on this team. Also a water immunity. It doesn't look like Coil, Resto, Chesto 2-Tex. No, you're right, it doesn't. Wonder why that could be. Wonder why that could be. You know what? Two, we're hold on, give me the man set. Give me the god set. Oh god, let me type. You don't really need focus. Backwave. Shadow Ball, yeah, give me this set. Give me some special Croak. Big Blim? This could be a Blim angle. Though I don't think you need it with Cole. You already got your spin. Leave Grimmsnarls allowed in you. Yeah, Grimm's gonna be, interesting. I don't know if Grimm will stay or not. Is Goodra like OP now? Maybe? I was mentioning earlier, I don't even think it'll use Toxic much, outside of some very, like, niche team setups. Because it's not got a lot of targets to Toxic. Knockoff is the biggest move for it. Scald is kind of whatever. I think Scald will be pretty decent, but not, like, mandatory or anything, you know. Oh yeah, Sandaconda does get Scale Shot now. So I don't think Grim should stay, but it's the exact same thing as that the first time around. It does, but I also think the tier is just a lot stronger. Grim doesn't find as many chances in my eyes to set up safely. At least it's a lot harder for Grim to try and trade with stuff to set up. Also, a lot of mons I'm noticing just have random coverage for fairies right now, which makes no sense at all, because it's not like we've got fairies. But I've seen a lot of just mons trying to still tech the coverage on there. I could see Grim being OP though. Oh, a 1-minute ad break. Wow, incredible. Let's make a new poll. Hold on, got this. New poll. Start a poll. Look at that. Look at all the people that are leaving a like too. Better. This stream makes me feel better. There we go. Great poll. And again, as per usual, I will advertise the fact we do have our member goal of 10 members. Once we hit that, y'all will get me trying for like an hour, 2 hours, however long, to win with a full LC team in Inu. So, you like that? Join a member. Join as a member. How's the Dunsparce in the current meta? Still the GOAT? Yeah, I think the Dunsparce is still incredible. Because, yeah, like, a lot of the things that you would try to say exist now to set up, or to deny the setup, aren't really that effective. I think the increased distribution of knockoff and toxic do hurt it, though. Because it's going to be harder to keep your item. So, you know, whether you have boots losing a, or whether you're losing boots and now taking hazards chip, whether you're losing lefties and now just struggling to set up in the face of maybe some stronger attackers. There's pretty obvious negatives to that. Also, I think with Toxic on Umbreon, you might want to run Terra Poison a lot more now, just so you don't get, you know, Toxiced. And that does suck. Terra, it's not like Poison's bad compared to Ghost, but you kind of like being able to be Terra Ghost for stab on Shadow Ball if you're in calm mindsets. So there's some trade-off there. Will Heasel drop? I doubt it. I think Heasel's still going to be really good. I will be very interested, though, to see if regular Sneasel just usurps it. Because we have Croak, too. Like, Croak has always existed to give Heasel a bit of competition. I mean, they literally are the same typing. You're not stacking them on teams unless you really try to. So maybe regular Sneasel plus Croak takes away at least enough of Heasel's use case? But it's hard to say. I think regular Sneasel's going to give it heavy competition for that Slot Phantom. I think it's going to be incredible. Also, I saw someone earlier ask about Blood Moon Ursaluna. Looking at its stats, I don't think it's going to be anything scarier than regular Ursaluna. Like, this mon also has to boost to be as strong. Because regular Luna has Guts. This one has that Mind's Eye ability thing, which is basically just scrappy for special attackers with a couple extra caveats. Yeah, I don't think Heasel would drop to PU. I could see it getting closer to the, like... I could see its usage cutting in half or something, for example. So we'll see. I don't even know who I want to put next on this team. This is neat. Yeah, wow, words. The team needs some speed. Could be like a Jolteon, I guess. Jolt would fit pretty well here. Jolt fits nicely, try and get in my, like, Croak, for example. Although, the annoying thing here... Jolteon doesn't actually really bring in my Mons versus Mons I like. So I actually like the chat suggestion of a physical water. And we had been mentioning wanted to use Bruxish for a bit. So let's use some Bruxish. Wave Crash, Psychic Fangs, Unch, and then Flip Turn. Yeah, Scarf Brock's got such a nice buff though now. Because you always, this last move slot was always kind of a dead move. You know, you're running like Ice Fang, which hit nothing. It's just tough. I think we're considering an SSP issue or it's been multiple water types, namely Floatzel. I could see it. I mean, our water checks right now are all lacking in different ways. I think we'll have to first see what the tier's response is before deciding on that, though. Because it's not like we're without resistances of any kind. It's just you're not without the, like, truly sturdy ones. Or you don't have those. You've got, like, Appleton or Balava, but those have, you know, their own issues. And it's not like Decidueye is just not that bulky for a lot of these mons. Lurantis, hard to say how much that'll pick up. Quillfish just doesn't have reliable recovery. I don't know. I think I could see them still sticking around, but they'll have to be kept an eye on. I mean, the last mon on this team should definitely just be a mon that resists. Or not resist, but is helpful against electrics, right? Just kind of has to be. Otherwise, we are run down by El Signo Jolteano. I think this is an Umbreon angle. Maybe. I mean, Umbreon doesn't even really help check Jolt's the issue. It doesn't actually really help at all. But I mean, it protects. Surely that's useful, right? Yeah. Pylo. Pylo's an option. I'd probably drop the Worm, though, if I put Pylo on this team. Drop Worm and replace with, I'd make the last one something else. Already rocks. That is true. Maybe we do try that. Drop Worm and make this a pile of swine. So you got the thick fat. Appleton? Appleton, I just don't think it'd fit on this team particularly. Thick fat. What do I want to try for Terra type? We just do poison. I think it works on this kind of set. Earthquake. Ice will crash. Ice shard. Max out that HP. When's VR getting open back up? So we plan on having one of those like VR lists type thing where you just got like, you know, top, high, medium, low viability. We're just gonna have that going for a bit. Because we're gonna be getting a lot of tier shifts coming up soon anyway. So it makes sense in our view to not dedicate too hard to like a full-on VR. Last one here. I mean, it could be Scyther. Scyther would fit okay. The fighting resists on this team are truly despicable. I think it's Mismagius. Like, this actually just has to be Mismagius. I don't know what else is doing on the slot. Have Umbreon Quill in the above top category? Honestly, I wouldn't even be opposed. I wouldn't even be opposed. This could also be some, like, weirdo utility Mismagius set, I think. Yeah, Scyther wouldn't be bad either. I want something that is, like, truly immune to fighting, I think, last. What does this one actually do? Loaded Dice Sneasel. That's an interesting one. I may try that. Burning a substitute. I don't actually know if this is the good set to run here. But I'm gonna do it because I can. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just blame hacks and move on with my day. Oh no. I saw this dude beat up Eternally earlier. It was very sad. It was a very sad day for our protagonist Eternally. Very Passimian weak. Oh no, Passimian. Hey, my opponent let off with Grimmsnarl immediately. Yo, they're not supposed to do this. Hey yo, I'm Bandit Piloswine now? Let's go! Let's go! Choice Bandit Piloswine! I don't care. I'm still strong as hell, boy. Let's go. Electro to Sui. Hey, take this Quake. Yo! Let's go. Now, I think now let's see. Now this is a tricky turn, because if my opponent goes for Volt, as I go for my Serena, this is kind of dire. Oh, they went for Giga Drain. Alright, this is a very unserious player. Never mind. We're safe. Yeah, I'm gonna switch here. They go for Discharge. Did he get the Paralysis immediately, which kind of sucks? I almost stayed in, by the way, because, yeah, my switch there's pretty obvious, so Electric move coming out's pretty fair, but I think them going for that's really random. I will be Rock Blasting this. This thing has leftovers. I don't trust you. Why the hell would I trust you? Are you kidding me, man? That's so stupid. Of course this dude stays in with Floatzel versus a rock type and gets bailed by a dodge. I hate this game. All the good players get punished for outplaying their opponent. It's insane. It's insane. It's despicable. I got a spike up. That's pretty decent. He might Memento here. I don't care if he does. Yeah, so he Mementos here. It's whatever. That's really annoying, though, because I would have just beaten Floatzel there. But, you know. I'm gonna Rapid Spin here. So I do get rid of that. I will now go Mismagius, because he should Drain Punch here. I mean, he kind of has to, you know? Does he know what Queenly Majesty is, by the way? Okay, he goes for Knock. I just go Bruxish now. And I will flip turn. Bully Drum, Terra Steel. I will be living that Bullet Punch. I'm here to let you know that right now. My opponent didn't even go for it? I love it. I live for it. I think I just go Cole here, because if Ditto were to come out, Cole is the one mon that I'm okay with it copying. Fearing Dazzling, yeah, I guess. Yeah, get on about. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you deserve for dodging my Rock Blast, you meanie. Nice. How long have we been streaming for? An hour 40. Amazing. Truly a beautiful time. Oh. God. So, I think we're going to end it there. This was a very nice stream, guys. Thank you all for coming. I'll build with this stuff eventually. Maybe I'll do it for members or something. As I mentioned, we got the members goal up top, so if you do want to join as a member, you get extra content. And we get to a benchmark at 10 members, so you know what? Think about it. That's for me. A little recap of the teams. We built the Sun team. Very fun, very fun. We built this Heasel team, not Heasel, regular Sneasel. Very fun as well. Basically just a rip of what Danny built, but you know what? Can't help it. Can't help it. We got the Floatzel team. This one I really like a lot. I'm definitely going to be recording with some of these as well. And we got the Serena team at the end, which was certainly a team. Thanks everyone that showed up. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And that's really all I got to say. I will see you in the next video, guys, or next stream. Peace.